Hey everyone! Good evening. Sorry about that. I kind of had to go downstairs and get myself something to drink before the stream started, and I could not find like my juice or my creatine. Cause I tried to like mix my creatine before my protein shakes, but that just made me sick of my protein shake. So I just decided to try to put it in any other juice or drink or whatever that I could have, and I put it in pineapple juice because the grains from pineapple juice make it a lot easier to actually down. Give me 1 second. I need to find. Oh no. Let me just put something on for myself because it's actually absolutely silent for me right now. Um, as I was saying, it's easier for me to mix it with pineapple juice because pineapple juice is kind of grainy. So there's also like grainy stuff in the grainy leftovers from creatine don't stand out as much. It's much easier for me to drink at the very least. Okay, there we go. Putting on some music for myself, and I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear it, or at the very least, last time you guys couldn't hear it, so I think it's fine. But like, yeah, I'm gonna put down a bit so I don't go deaf. And okay, so today we're going to be trying to do a bit of practice. I very recently got myself a different drawing pad. Oh, that's good. Because yeah, so I'll be trying to learn how to use it, and what better way to learn how to use it than to actually practice it. So right now what we have here is we have our basic layout. We have our default cube, and we have several of our skull reference images. By the way, I had a difficult time finding a nice reference set of images that had the superior part of the superior view of the skull, the top view, because if you look at these pictures, they only have it tilted down somewhat. Let me see if I can actually zoom into that one. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's wrong. There you go. If you can see the reference images behind, there is no actual full top view of the skull here. So I'm gonna be kind of winging it. I do understand that the way that the skull is it kind of flares up a bit, as you can see here. It flares towards the back area, so we don't have a perfectly oblong shape for the skull. But we'll be seeing more of that the more we actually start sculpting this. So we have here our default cube. Let me just pop it back into that view, and this is a bit awkward. Okay, there we go. So for this, we're gonna start by subdividing the cube. So, thing about this is I've actually done these practices before, like just like a slight degree, nothing too intense, very small amounts of practice. Sometimes too few amounts of practice, if we're being honest. So I'm not exactly doing what is considered best practice for this kind of thing, but we're trying to learn here. I'm so used to like not having a screen on my tablet that I just keep looking at the screen, even though this is the very reason why I got this kind of tablet. There you go. So you have a bit of, and then if you press 3, there. Oh, thanks, buddy. How you doing, Grim? I am doing. Oh, okay, there. See, that's why it's important to have multiple views of the skull when you're sculpting, because as you can see, I am just trying to get like the shape down. Nice. Oh Okay, don't get mad, but you just reminded me I've forgotten to get dinner. But it's fine. It's fine. Give me a second. I will have to like do a few things. Give me a second. Wait. Munchin art stream. That would be great. All I have right now is pineapple juice though. Wait, is this even the right set of reference images? Because this is saying that my skull is way too is not the right size. Oh, maybe it's not even properly. This might prove to be a little bit difficult like this. Because as you can see, the reference image is telling me something completely different. It's saying that the skull should be longer. How do I resolve this? Okay, wait. Let me try to put myself in a bit of a view. A Munchkin art stream would be a good idea, though. Like, yeah. Hang on. Let me increase the size of this a bit. As according to the thing, I will try to adjust it to. Okay, so wait. Let me increase it even more. It's saying that I need to, at the very least, be at a certain height. Let's try. G. Oh, sorry. If I do mode. Just doing a little bit of practice today. How was dinner? What did you have? Maybe I'll base whatever I get for dinner off that. Correct. Okay, and then let's switch it to this front view. Yeah, okay, that seems about right. That seems to be more in line with the proper sizing. Man. Teriyaki Don sounds great right now, though. Like, I could go for some Teriyaki Don. Ooh. Oh, by the way, like, before this, I was watching... So, today I was tempted to actually make this a Helldivers stream again, but I was like, no, I have to diversify what I'm doing, because if I do nothing but play Helldivers 2, I will just get incredibly stuck in that rut again. I can't afford to let myself get stuck in it just because my best friends from high school are totally beating my ass and are leveling up way beyond what I'm doing. But, you know, we got that going for us. Alright, so we're trying to push this to, like, be the shape that we see here at the very least. If I was a Helldivers streamer, that would be so sad. Not because Helldivers 2 is a bad game, but because I'm very bad at Helldivers 2. But I would love to, like, play some more. I really want to try the Expedition 33, was it? Is that the name of it? I really want to try it, but you know. Maybe I'll try to... Hang on. Let me just do something here. I will do vertical split. And then here, in this mode, I will... Oh, no, that's wrong. So, okay. And then I'll make this a little bit smaller. Like, yeah. Oh, shoot. Like, uh-oh. This way, I can actually see what I'm doing when I sculpt on the skull. Like 100%, one of the first things I should be doing is I should be trying to get marking some of like the important spots here. They're obscure. Yeah, there we go. Elevia starts bronze, but not. Well, I guess. But like, you know, maybe I should become a Valo streamer. Oh, that would be great. No, that's horrible. I don't know. I haven't played Valo in so long. And last time I played Valo, I was absolutely terrible at it. I wasn't having a good time for the most part, but you know. Okay. It's a bit of a learning curve right now. Okay, hang on. Let me try to do... Yeah, there we go. I mean, we could play Well, we said we'd play Grand Blue Fantasy, so, you know, we could do that. I've been trying to get better at La Diva. Because that one is... They're so much fun to play. I love grapplers. Okay. wait. Okay, I think I see why my jaw looks so fucking weird now. I need to thin the front part of the jaw, and it's the back part that stays like the way it is. That way, yeah, there we got more of that kind of shape than anything. Expedition 33. Expedition 33. Wait, I actually kind of want to look up a few things in Expedition 33. Give me a second. Expedition. Oh yeah. It's a turn-based RPG. I've been seeing a lot of people playing it. I just had to clarify if it was. Yeah, no, go ahead. That's great. It'll be like we're co-working a little bit. That'll be fun. Oh shoot. Okay. I should probably invite you to my collab server one of these days when I can, figure out what I'm trying to do. Okay. Let me try to. So for this, I will probably do clay strips. Oh, hang on. It's a bit far though. Let me just. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, you're right. Cause sometimes, a reason why a lot of people I think don't like turn-based RPGs is because there are a good deal of turn-based RPGs that are just what are they called again? Stat checks. Like, are your stats high enough to survive getting mauled by this? No? Okay, you lose then. And that can get pretty frustrating for a lot of people. Or pretty boring at least. Okay. I'm just tracing the outline of the skull here. Oh, that's not what that's supposed to look like, but okay. Let me try to do. Yeah, the mob fights. When they're fodder, so there's not really much you can do there. Okay. Maybe I'll pull that part out a little bit more. Okay. For this one, I think I need to actually fill it in a little bit. I don't know why I pushed it in if I'm just gonna fill it in again. And then I'm going to need to from the front. There you go. Before the stream started, I was watching Zom 100. It is such a fun show, honestly. And I think that you should try it out too if you ever have the time for that. Though I do want to do some watch-alongs. If you get hit by a random ass mob, he's like, shit, because I thought, oh yeah. Fuck. It's like, no, game, you're ripping me off, buddy. I'm pretty sure I dodged that. Hang on. I think I need to depress this one, actually. Because what needs to happen is, yeah, there is going to be a bit of depth here. Hang on. Let me just try it. Yeah. Let me try. Piece those edges together. I'm actually what I'm doing is actually not great practice because what you want to do is you want to get as many big um details in as possible before you start doing the high level retopology. You know, sorry, not retopology. What's that? What do I keep calling it? Voxel size remeshing. But you know, I'm kind of just also trying to use this opportunity to get used to the controls on this thing because this is a new tablet. But yeah, okay. So let me just try to trace the actual like what we have to have here. For example, is need to. Oh wait, am I creasing it? Whoopsies, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, the opening is so good though. I really love that opening. But yeah, the anime is great. If you ever get like the opportunity to watch it, you should. I actually want to do some watch alongs, maybe in like the server, the Loners Club. We could try to do some watch alongs there because I watch stupid stuff from time to time. I'm trying to like my best to not limit myself to just watching tokusatsu because I feel like if I lose sight of everything else to just watch one certain kind of show, that'll stunt me creatively, and you know that sucks. Okay, hang on. So let's try to get this one. Yeah. Then decrease this. Yeah, there you go. Uh, so what kind of art do you think you're gonna do tonight, Grim? Oh, right. So if I actually try to a little bit here, because like if we look at the skull, there is like a part over here. Yeah, it kind of sinks in a little bit. Let's see if I can get that one here. Yeah. Oh, my problem is it's very a bit difficult to see over here. But yeah, over here. Just look up random posts. There's actually an account I follow on Twitter, if you still use that one, that I like to use. Um, it's an account called. Wait, let me actually send it to you, because it's a lot of. It's very. It's given me a lot of ideas that I have. Well, that I have ideas for, because I want to like put certain posts here. Let me send it to you. Where's that account? Wait, where did it go? Did it get banned? Sorry, give me a second. No, that's Nekopara. Not on stream. Have you ever played Nekopara? Actually, no. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask that right now. Here, I found the account. Let me send it to you. Copy link the profile. I will send it to you in a bit. Where are you? Here. I like that account because it's just funny. They have weird stuff on it. I've never played Mirror. Also, sorry about the cough because my problem right now is I seem to be having an allergic reaction to something that I don't know. It's so frustrating. I'm going to have to go to another doctor. The doctor I went to for something earlier was different from this one. No, right, Grim? Also, I think you can hear my oopsies. I think you can hear my Discord notice. I forgot to turn on streamer mode. That should have gone off. Give me 1 second. Uh, um, mode. Yeah, the problem is a lot of rest isn't gonna help me because even if I'm resting properly for like a month, you're coughing for a month. That's not great. Like, remember, my Oshi has gone through stuff like similar-ish. Like, I don't know what her condition is, but like, imagine coughing for months and like nobody really knows how to like resolve it, and it's just okay. Give me this one. Uh, if I There we go. Kind of just adding a bit of sharpness. Again, I'm not exactly doing what is considered best practice because you typically what you'd want to do is you would want to carve out all the big details first. But as you can see, I've kind of just, jumped straight ahead to doing whatever I wanted. But that's kind of the thing. There's not exactly while there are some like considered best practices, for me, I had to get like a chest X-ray, and when I presented it, the doctor was confused because he's like, I don't see what's wrong. Um, so that's a bit frustrating. The only thing that I really know is that this has happened to me before. And like the solution to it is I don't really know. Last time they gave me like a bunch of meds for different stuff, but what I have found helps a lot is medication that's for allergies. Whenever I take my antihistamines, I feel better. But that's like not really prescribed or anything, so I don't think that's something that I can like 100% follow. Okay. Yeah. If you can go to a doctor to get stuff treated, go to a doctor. I think I'm doing okay in getting like some of the features of the skull down. It does look a little bit. Oh no, it looks okay actually. It's not bad. I guess the weirdness in it comes from the fact that it doesn't have much detail yet, but that's to be expected because we're just getting started. So when you do like when I do studies like this, it's a lot of it is just like doing the same thing again and again. I also got ocular migraine since I was a child. Yeah, I mean it sucks because it's like I don't know what your experience has been with like doctors, but then for me, a lot of the time they're like, we don't know what's wrong. Maybe he's just stressed out, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm stressed out because I'm really sick right now, and that kind of sucks because it's just like I know that you're probably my best hope for figuring out what's wrong, but you're not really helping. But what choice do I really have at the end of the day? It's also not like it's super expensive, so it's not a huge complaint, but at the same time, it's like. Yeah, I mean, it's hard because stress is very much like also contributed to by like the factors in your environment. Like How am I supposed to de-stress if I'm broke as shit and I have bills due next week? You know, that kind of stuff. It's a very real issue. It's kind of just like, oh, just stop being stressed out. And like, come on. There are healthy ways to manage stress. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's just like it's not magic. You have to you kind of need help with a lot of that stuff. It, okay, maybe the bit big. Okay. I'm actually really liking it. Just be happy, bro. It kind of sucks, dude. Just be happy. I wish I could, buddy. I mean, yeah, mindset does matter, but at the same time, it's just like, there's so much discussion to be done with that sort of stuff. You know? Like, you can't just magically be better. If you could, then everybody would be doing it. Okay. I will try to add a little bit of detail now with the. Oh, fuck. Hmm. That's not what the skull is shaped like. It doesn't have a protrusion like that usually. Usually. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, but we gotta keep on keeping on. You know what that's like. I got streams to watch. I got Oshis to support. I got an apartment to find. Like, God, I think what's stressing me out the most right now is I just cannot find people to respond to my requests. For the apartment thing, that is so annoying. Like, hey, I'm here. I am willing to move into your apartment if you just respond to my request to view it. Doing what you're doing. It's been the plan to move for a very long time. The issue has always just been either I don't have the cash for the down payment, um or I can't find a nice apartment to move into. But it is the plan for me to move out. It's always been the plan for me to find a place to move to. Because I'm feeling very restricted right now where I am. Because I don't know how much I've talked about my current living situation. It's not bad, but the thing is, half of this entire living space is not mine. As in my bedroom is not mine. It's my brother's. So yes, whole ass bed is here. The table is bolted to the wall, so I can't move it. I can't put my PC closer to the ground because there's no way to wire it properly. I don't have space for my 3D printer because my brother's stuff is in the way. And, just basically, I don't really have my own living space that I can call totally my own. And I kind of want that. I feel like that's something that I would need. So, yeah, I've been saving up and I finally have a decent enough income, and I finally, kind of pushed forward a little bit by all the stuff that's happened in my life recently. to try and get a better living situation. If I move, it'll be closer to my office. If it's closer to my office, I intend to shift my streaming schedule a little bit earlier than it already is because um uh yeah, because it's like, the frustrating thing about my current streaming schedule is I can only stream for 3 hours max before it's like 12 midnight and I have to like call it quits. Cuz like, I have work in the morning. Why do it feel like this one is way too right? Yeah, tomorrow is Sunday, so I don't think have much of a problem streaming a little bit longer tonight, if we're being honest. If I'm feeling it, if the art juices are flowing, I'll probably go back to that model that I was working on earlier, the one of Koika. I'll probably go back to that one if I'm feeling it, or if I want to do a bit more skull studies, I'd probably do that. But yeah, so tomorrow I also have that. But tomorrow is also like how do I say? Tomorrow is also Father's Day, so uh we usually have plans to go out during Father's Day. So I still do need to have a reasonable sleep schedule. Hang on. Oh, okay. So the part that needs this. Dude, don't even joke about that. I slept at 5 a.m. last night. I was fighting some demons. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much. I am joking somewhat about the whole demons thing. Um, don't worry about it. I am somewhat joking. Like I slept at 5 a.m. I slept at 5 a.m. and I woke up at 8 a.m. Said to my friends, "Hey, have a good day, buddies," and I just passed out again. And I had a really weird dream. It was like some Jackie Chan shit. Oh fuck. Look like from the other side. Oh, that looks so ugly. Yeah, it would look ugly. Can't judge something immediately when it's still progress, Keep going. I don't want to be the karate unk. Oh, stop calling me unk. It's doing psychic damage. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. It's fine. Cause like I am in my 30s, so it's fine. It's like nothing to be ashamed of. Like the fact that I survived to my 30s, that's something to be proud of, right? So like this part's a bit more difficult because I will be doing sculpting on a curved surface. So it's going to be a little off. Yeah. I do. I've been doing a lot. I've been boxing, I've been bouldering, I've been just getting physically fit. I've been trying to get my friends to do the same. Like, hey guys, let's go out, let's do some physical activities, and then they're just either too busy or like not interested. So maybe I need to like find a workout group. And everyone's like, oh, do more to the stream in my art. It's fine. I'm just yapping. Well, I mean, it does, but it's just like I would have to make new friends, which I know. Well, to be fair, I'm not bad at making new friends. I've actually found that people are kind of easy to talk to if you're in the area for like something similar. Like if you're both just there to like work out, just like, hey man, what's up? And they will generally, you know, be easy to talk to. Yeah. Like I mean, you guys are all climbing, or you guys are all boxing, or you can even just like talk to the boxing coach. It's like it's pretty easy. It's not hard to like make new friends when you're doing activities outside. It just sucks a bit because it's just like these are my high school buddies. What do you mean they're not interested in like going out to do wild shit with you? To be fair, one of them's like married already. He has a wife and she's pregnant and all that stuff. So he's like basically he's probably gonna stay home for the most part. It's fine. I've been making a lot of friends like all over the place. I what the I found that it's not I don't struggle with that anymore. I used to. Like growing up I was such an awkward kid. Shit. Okay. What I need to find more people who are into stuff like Kamen Rider. Let me increase my voxel size a little because these details are starting to get really okay. I will since I'm working on something like teeth, it's not surprising that I need to make it a bit. Again, these are probably not best practices that you should be following. Follow me for more terrible art tips. Yeah, you should get out of the house more. Like I don't say that as an insult. I don't say that I want people to like realize when I tell them like they should go out and touch grass. I'm not saying it like I can't believe you're not going out. It just genuinely touching grass does help with like your mental health. And I really encourage people to like do that. I should buy a screen protector for this tablet, damn. Rolling. Feel like I feel like not bad. Honestly, yeah, not bad. I feel like that's okay. No, that's fair because I also been having like the same issue here. It's another reason why I kind of really want to move out. I do need like a oh fuck, okay, that's way too pronounced. I kind of need that change of pace as well, but that's also why I've been like going further and further and just doing stuff on my own. Like it feels good to be able to do that kind of stuff on your own. I feel you though. Like God, a change of pace. This jogging is fun though. Jogging is like a great exercise that you can get into even if you are in like the same place. God, foul. All right, hang on. I feel like this is something I can't really like follow. That. Oh wow, they're hideous. All right. Um, I need to kind of make this judgment based on this. Yeah, I will need to. Oh, shoot. Another thing is like the teeth are supposed to get thicker. I think as we move further back. Like yeah, those are your molars, right? Wow, this poor bastard. Oh, he has the worst dentist ever. Oh wow. Wait, why is my strength so high? It should be based on pressure. Oh shoot. Not a few neighbors to meet. Okay, that's a more interesting like dilemma. It feels a bit empty and at the same time it's like too familiar. So it's like yeah, that would suck. Still, I'm glad to hear that you are doing exercise because so many people don't even do that jogging. So it's like, ooh, ooh, that's horrible. Ooh, oh shit. Oh, that's so bad. Oh god. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I broke his nose completely. Oh no. I need to fix his teeth too. Hang on. I'm still getting used to this new tablet, so like bear with me while I learn. I got it because it was on sale, and I've been using this brand for a while, so I was like, you know, why not? Find the edges of the eyelid. Oh, hey, Rosie. Yeah, no, I get you, Grim. That's one of the things about it. Like going outside is like going outside, touching grass, good, but like to a certain point, it's not completely enough. You'll need to do a few more things. I feel like the skull has gotten worse the more that I work on it. Uh, how you doing today, Rosie? We're kind of just like I'm kind of just like trying to get used to my tablet. Ooh, it has gotten considerably uglier. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, no, I fucked that up so bad. Give me a moment to fix it. That's why you need proper references. Otherwise, you're like going to be stumbling around like this. I think I fucked up at this point because this should be wider. This should be narrower. It's gotten some normalcy back. Ran some errands today. I got my vaccine. Yeah, you gotta start stumbling around. You gotta do more stuff. Maybe because there's so few people that you could start parkouring. Also, vaccine for like flu, Rosie, or like some other stuff. Yeah, okay, that's a better shape for the skull. I feel like this nose bridge got way too narrow. A little. I feel like simultaneously the eyes also kind of got a bit. Hmm. Hmm. Boosters for hepatitis. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right, that's pretty good. Glad you got your vaccine. Like, I have a question though. Like, for like do you like experience a lot of like side effects afterwards? You like feel sick? Also, medtech. You're into medtech? I put my pen down and then I lost it. Uh-oh. What the? Where'd it go? Where did? Oh, okay, found it. That's good. Um. Oh shoot! All right. I think I may have erased a bit too much. Oh, nice. Good luck. I don't really know like too much about medtech, but you know, good luck. I can't even remember when the school year starts anymore for like the Philippines. It's been a while. Not used to this. That's why I haven't been on. No, don't. It's fine. You don't have to be online that much. You got a life, you know. Everybody here has a life. Even me, who sees, even though I feel like a terminally online old man. It's you know, I have also a life outside. It's fine. Don't worry about that. My question. Do I get fine? All right. Yeah, no, because it's like um it comes to a certain point if you just keep trying to grind on something. Okay, I could phrase that better. You're trying to grind at something, you kind of diminish the amount of enjoyment you actually get from it. It's like sometimes, yeah, you do have to push yourself to do stuff, and oftentimes you do have to push yourself to do stuff. But if you're just pushing yourself to do stuff all the time, where's the fun in that, right? Like, it would make me give up if doing it was purely because you know you have to, or if you're doing it when you're absolutely exhausted. Yeah, you'll burn out much quicker. Ugh. So it's like, yeah, it's good to keep at your hobbies, but also like remember that your hobbies are supposed to be making you, you know, kind of feel better about what you're doing day to day. Also, my advice as somebody who's in their 30s, if you want to avoid burnout, you should not wait until the weekend to reward yourself. Because I know a lot of people, what ends up happening with them is they're going to suffer for their 9 to 5s, or they're gonna suffer from class like on the weekdays, and then it's thank God it's the weekend, and that's when they kind of crash because all they do is they sleep, or they don't do anything. But try to recover, and then when they're back to work, they're sad because they feel like they wasted their weekend, and they have to wait for the entirety of the week to finish before they can get back to it. So like my advice is you should reward yourself like every day, at least a little bit. So like what I like to do, I like maybe after work I like to go shopping for clothes. Yes, I like shopping for clothes. Or go eat something nice. Or like as I've been doing recently, I've been going bouldering, or I've been boxing. It's just, you have to make part of every day has to be a reward. Yes, weekends don't feel enough because when you're at the weekend, especially when you're an adult, you have to also be able to understand that you're still gonna have responsibilities on the weekend. You will have to clean, which you weren't able to do during the week because of your 9 to 5. You'll have to do groceries. You'll have to, do your chores. And then you're exhausted. That'll probably take like one day. And you're tired after that. And you can't like do anything else. It contributes to the feeling of burnout. So you have to reward yourself every day, if even just a little bit. Watch a show you like, eat food that you like, that kind of stuff. And Sunday said this week. Yeah, like if you can't reward yourself every day because of maybe budgetary restraints or time restraints, sometimes you can't help it. At least have a day in between the weekends where you do something that makes you happy, right? Yeah, that's a good step to it. But it's something that I need to not just tell myself, but tell like other people who I know. Because a big problem right now with a lot of adults is they are getting burnt out very quickly on their jobs, because it's just like their jobs are basically just a thing that gets in the way of them being happy on the weekends. And I get that. A lot of people do jobs because they have to, not because they want to. But at the same time, you don't have to be miserable. You can find a way to make that work for you. No? Now and again, I say something that isn't about poops and butts. So I do have some stuff to say. But yeah, there's just advice from someone who has been an adult for a few years already. If you actually like look at my list of hobbies, it's very, very wide because I've been willing to do lots of things just to unwind. All of them legal, no worries. But like, yeah. And okay. This skull is not so bad. Alright. Let me see if I can actually try to put a bit more deep. Legal good, definitely good. Not legal advice, but don't do crimes. Yeah. Thank you. So, like, another thing, Rosie, I have been doing Blender for a long time. So I do have like a bit of a handout on how to do sculpting. But the reason why I'm doing today's stream is because I got myself a new tablet and I want to like test it out. But the reason I picked up Blender is actually not purely for sculpting, even though sculpting is a lot of the reason why I picked it up. I don't know if I told you this before, but I actually really want to get into animation, like for a while now. So I do sculpting, I do modeling, I do rigging, I do a little bit of animation here. But like I've also felt like very much my skills are not up to par. So I've been going back to the basics. Because like even if you've been doing things for a long time, you could be doing things wrong for a very long time. So oops. So that's why I am trying to get back into it. And like I very recently found myself with a lot more time on my hands. So we will be seeing a few more of these. I actually stream on Saturdays. Alright. as often as possible. Though next week I won't be able to stream on Saturday. Hang on, give me a second. Someone just sent me a message, and if it's what I think it is, then I need to grab it. All right, I'll be right back. I have not eaten dinner. I will just go get some food. Hang on. Yes, you're right. Practice makes perfect. But my advice also is you need to consume a lot of art. Also, um, whether you're drawing, sculpting, or doing animation, you should watch stuff that like not just like in purely animation stuff, but watch movies, watch movies, watch TV shows, watch anime, watch cartoons, because you get a lot of ideas from that stuff and a lot of inspiration. A lot of stuff that will suit your style that you don't know. Because finding your style is a work in progress kind of thing, you know? You don't really just stop. You kind of find some stuff about it, but then like as you keep doing stuff, it becomes like you want to do stuff. Yeah, no, it's fine because like if we're being honest, animation is very multifaceted. It's a little bit hard to just get into on your own, but if you keep at it, you will be able to make stuff. You wanted to do 2D animation or pixel art, right? I remember you have a lot of pixel animations. I really thought those were cute. I still remember the Pecora one. Or messaging. What have I done? Normally when I message something, it's either I've done something really dumb or I have forgotten to do something that is not dumb. Okay, no, it's just stuff about Helldivers 2 again. Yeah, I still remember that stuff. It was pretty. I remember saying it was pretty good. Okay. Okay, this skull is not bad. I wonder if I want to like get into the nitty-gritty of it though. Okay. So this is a skull. Okay, so it took me an hour to make this skull, and I think I'm kind of happy with it for the most part. At the very least, I got the basic shapes down. So one of the things also that I've been working on for my art is I've also been doing a lot of traditional art. So there we go. But my traditional art isn't like drawing or anything. I do a lot of sculpting. And I very recently tried to start working on an écorché, which is basically just like a life-sized half skeleton, half musculature thing. Yeah, like clay. It's a non-baked clay kind of stuff, just a very firm one. So I have a how tall is it? I have a like 2 to 3 foot tall skeleton in my room. Well, wire skeleton. I'm still putting the bones on it. And I'm trying to use that also to study anatomy. I just do a lot of stuff, when it comes to like art, but I've never actually shown it. If that makes sense. I'm very quiet about this sort of stuff. Oh. Okay, wait. Kasani, that'll figure. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so I used to do polymer clay stuff, and now I'm doing non-polymer clay stuff. I don't like air dry clay because I get distracted very quickly, and the air dry clay has the tendency to like firm up on me even though I don't want it to. So hang on, let me show you. What kind of clay are you talking about? Like polymer clay? Or like just any type of clay? Because there is a clay that I like to use. Where is that? It's not air dry. It's a ceramic clay. You will have to bake it. So like air dry clay is actually like fairly cheap. Let me look it up. Hang on. I think you can buy a lot of air dry clays for cheap lately. And where's Nara air dry clay? Nara air dry. Because like Nara is one of the brands that I like to use instead of Sculpey because Sculpey can be very expensive. So you can buy a 500-gram bar of like Nara air dry clay for like 200 pesos. If that's still too expensive, they have a 184 peso one, but I don't know if the quality of that one is as good as their other one. But yeah, they also have like non-hardening clays for like 150 pesos if you want. Polymer clays are a bit more expensive. Even Nara's is like what 1,000 pesos for 500 grams, I think. Where is no? Oh, okay, no, it's 500 pesos for 500 grams. That's the Nara polymer clay, and it's decent. It's a bit oily though, so you need to like sandwich it between paper to like seep it out. But I know a lot of people swear by Sculpey, but Sculpey can be very expensive. So the best clay is the clay that you can afford because you have to start there. Oh, sorry, I was trying to like zoom into the wrong thing for some reason. Anyway. I kind of think that I'm okay with this skull at the very least as a test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sculpt a head. Now, I will need to look up head references right now, so bear with me for a second. Head reference. So I'm going to go with... This one looks like an Asaro head though. I don't know how much I want to like... let's see. Okay, let's go with the basic one. You know. Or I could go for a character. Or I can like, use the one that I have already loaded up into Blender. I forgot I had this one here. Hang on. Cause like boop. Okay, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Sorry. Is this it? Yeah, alright. No. Yeah, there. Okay. So this one. This hang on, let me get rid of this one. We're just doing the head today. So this head is from a Marvel Rivals character because a lot of the stuff got, kinda shown. So I have a sample model of the head and I will try to maybe do a little bit of replicating. So let's just hide these references. And we're gonna add another mesh here. There you go. Move them in line with each other. No. Objects and origin to geometry. There you go. Always use references also, by the way. That's sorry. That's important. Like, don't let anybody tell you that using references is cheating. But you would know that, because I know that you and Grim are very Very accomplished. You guys are good artists. But yeah, I like your stuff. So like on the art side kind of thing, I guess like a lot of my advice comes off as pretty redundant. But yeah. So yeah, sculpting with clay is very sorry. Sculpting with clay is so relaxing. It's good for the grip too. It's good for the hands. It feels really nice. Speaking of grip, my hands like my calluses have started forming, and I actually bruised the insides of my hands when I was trying to climb the other day, which is my own dumb fault. Where'd I put my pen? Oh, here we go. All right. Catmull Clark. Oopsies. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why that. Maybe it's not super common, but it's like I see some people being really weird about references. Like, oh, you're using a reference? That's cheating. And I think it's so weird. Right now, I'm doing just a study of like character heads. It's like I'm trying to also. One thing that I'm also trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that my characters and my sculpts don't all look the same, because that is a problem that I encountered when I was practicing early on. They all like look like the same thing, so I have to like learn how to mess with proportions. And one of the things that I also learned helps like, yeah, same face syndrome. One of the things I learned is just like look at other characters, unless if you're heavily referencing and like like yeah, no, there's a certain like degree to it. Like right now, I'm not saying that I sculpted the other head. It's basically like I'm doing a study. Like when you're doing a study, it is best to like tell people, okay, this is the reference that I used, this is the stuff that I used, that kind of stuff. And if you're and even when you're working, you will have these references. Just like don't copy paste it so heavily. You have to like do stuff with it. Hang on. I'm glad I still enjoy the process though. It's like I also see a lot of people who have stopped enjoying the process. Kind of sucks, but I get it. Because like, I know that I'm also like very much I think strips works, I guess. I'm also like working on this one. It's like the way that it works is the head is not flat on the front. It curves backwards. Oh, I could just do that, honestly. Is this one out? Also, if anybody wants to like learn Blender, I actually do really recommend it. So you get a lot of horror stories about how Blender is really hard to use. And to some degree it's right. There is a learning cliff, but there's a lot of guides. And it's a very versatile. The reason why it's hard to use is because it's a very versatile tool. So you can do so much. You can even do 2D drawings and 2D animation in Blender now. But you will have to learn new stuff just to make it work. And that's why people are so intimidated by it. But I recommend learning it because there's just like There's just so much you can do with this thing. Who's intimidated by Blender? You would be surprised. It's it's very much said like in like Blend. Yeah, what doesn't have a learning curve? You're right. The reason why people are like a bit daunted by Blender is whose name did you say? Oh no, not really a name. It's just like in the community. Sorry, I didn't say anybody's name. Uh, but like the community, a lot of people are like, oh, Blender is so hard. But the reason why people think it's hard, quote unquote, is if you want to sculpt in ZBrush, for example, it's dedicated to sculpting. If you want to do modeling or animation in certain programs, it's dedicated to that. So you only have to learn that. But if you look at Blender, Blender has everything. It has modeling, animation, sculpting, retopology, texture painting. It has all of that. So people get like a bit intimidated by that. And I think that that's a little sad. Also, I just saw it. Currently cutting a bunch of capybara cake toppers for an 8-year-old baby whose mom ordered from my mom. That's cute though. Capybaras. They're so cute. They're so fat looking. I also notice I'm a lot less unhinged in art drawing streams because, you know, I think I'm also trying to focus on what I'm trying to draw right now. Well, not draw in this case, but like sculpt. Oh, that's so cute! It's his happy birthday! That's so cute! Oh man, I wish I had a cake like that when I was like that age. I had some nice cakes though, they were like chocolate, because I love chocolate cake. Oh shoot. Okay. Man, what kind of cake is it though? Is it chocolate or is it like a vanilla cake? It's a capybara cake. It's already a good cake if it's a capybara cake. Gotta do a bit of choco. My mom's signature flavor is choco. Oh, that's a great signature flavor to have. I love choco cakes. God. I need to... Oh, also for like this streaming setup, other than this new tablet, I also... It's not new, but very recently my sister's headphones broke. So she gave them to me. Because they don't... Their Bluetooth doesn't work anymore, so I have it plugged to my PC now. Basically just blocking right now. You know how it always starts. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean to make it look angry. Hang on. Hang on. Ease it a little bit. You can see the in the model that I'm referencing, you can see how nicely the planes of the skull are formed. Like on the forehead area, you can see the defined on the cheekbone area. That's still something that I really need to learn. But it's like it's always so cool when I see it. I have to like fill it out a little bit. And I will crease a little bit. Or I can... Yeah, the little details are so good. So like, wait. Hang on. Let me just. Cause like, how do I describe this? Okay, it's like it's really good to have like the big blocking down, but it's the little details that breathe life into the character. You know, like that. Like that. Like if I wanted to do that thing with the head, the planes. Oh, okay, wait. The problem with like voxel remeshing is it does that. It tends to like wipe out some details. If I wanted to like do that, I would need to, I think, scrape. There you go. Scraping the planes of the head. Though I do feel like oopsies. Did not mean to do that. Another thing that I have a huge problem sculpting actually in Blender is ears. Ears mess with me so bad. Because like the big problem with ears in Blender is having to retopologize them. And I'm not good at that. So okay, so if you don't know what I mean by retopology, if your model when you're sculpting, it's easier to sculpt if you have millions of polygons. Here, let me type it. Retopology. So like if you have a model, it's easier to sculpt it if you have millions of polygons. But if you try to make that model move while having millions of polygons, you will crash your computer. So to do that, we try to reduce the polygons as much as possible while keeping the shape of the model. So that means like wrapping new squares around it to try to make it simpler. But retopology takes very conscious effort. It sucks because there are a lot of programs that are like, oh, we will automatically retopologize your work for you. But when you try them, the topology really sucks. So it's very much a very conscious artistic decision, which is why it is both one of my least favorite and favorite parts of the process, because it's just so fascinating. You have to be so conscious of your decisions when you retopologize. If I can hit. Yeah, ears are very fine details that have a lot of. Ears have very fine details to them that are just like you have to pay a lot of attention to. That's cheating. But yeah, I also like try to cover them up when I do them. But I feel that I'm limiting myself if I do that, so I've been trying to learn ears as well. Also, when you're doing 3D work, always check it from all angles, because otherwise you might end up in a situation where you have a super broad chin where you're not trying to have one. So yeah. Yeah, fondant people. Good from the front, flat in the side. Yeah, you have to like with 3D work, you have to really keep in mind the dimensions of everything. Like, oh, it looks great, and then you turn it around, it just looks a little bit off. Okay, so when you're 3D modeling eyes, oh, oops, that's wrong. Shit. All right, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Control tab. What you end up doing a lot of the time is you will get a sphere, shrink it down. What is GY? X, sorry. Yeah, and then you are going to. Oops, I'm not used to this control yet. Push it forward until it sticks out just a little bit. And then from there, you... Hang on. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to mirror this one. Add modifier. Checked. There you go. And then from there, you have to sculpt again. You will have to add a little bit of material here, just until it starts to cover it up properly. All right, have a good one, Rosie. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, boba. It looks so. This stage can look very weird when you're like starting out on it. It does look like boba eyes. All right, have a good one. Good luck with your cake. I hope you have a happy day. Yeah, that sounds kind of mean if you don't know what I'm trying to say. Happy, but you know, have a good one. Oh my god. Let me put on for myself. I don't lose my mind again. I've been listening to so much Vocaloid stuff, especially Jamie Page. Jamie Page is like really good stuff right now. Man. Okay, so back to work on this one. Trying to... Oh. Let's see if I can actually make this seem decent-ish. Let's try. I should do a karaoke stream one day, but like when I've moved out. So like, the problem here now with the eyes is the eyes are very fine details, so maybe I shouldn't have immediately retopologized so much without like sculpting out the lips and the nose a bit. But I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll try this one. Yeah, no, video game OSTs are actually a lot. People give video game... Some weird people give video game OSTs like weird flack, but they're good. A lot of them are great. I think I've lost track of the reference a little bit. Uh, Lips are a bit of a more difficult one because they are also like very fine detailed. One of the things about like lips when you're modeling is they also tend to have a lot of them tend to have a lot of structure around the mouth because they need that area to be flexible. When you are animating, you tend to move the mouth a lot when you speak. So, that's not surprising. Okay. My shape, eyes. I actually don't really need this window anymore. Hang on, let me. Here you go. I still do need a lot of work, as you can see. It is not like it's still very far from the reference image, but we are also like not even done yet. Also, the reference image doesn't have eyeballs, so it's a bit going to be like different. But yeah, you should also another thing is you should trust the process a bit more. A lot of the times you can't judge your work way too soon. You can't call the ending so quickly. No, not like in Gurren Lagann, they called the ending in like the first episode. I'm trying to push like the cheeks out a little bit because I feel that oh it got so weird. All right, weirdly buggy-eyed. Okay, but the model has the cheeks. The cheeks aren't sunken in, but like they're not. They're a little bit puff. I think the eyes are protruding way too much. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think the eyes are kind of. Yeah, no, you're right. See, that's why it's important to have references like this because you can see, for example, that in the model itself, it's showing the eyes are like way too in. Sorry, are way too forward. Let me just actually sorry. Control C. You haven't finished Gurren. Oh my god, we have to watch Gurren Lagann then. But I've been talking to also some other friends who have never seen Gurren Lagann either. I'm gonna make them watch Gurren Lagann too. Making everybody just everyone. This is my important stuff. I am going to like educate you on it now. And I think that that's great. Like having the opportunity to have friends who have not experienced life the way that you have, and then you're like, I'm going to introduce you to the things that are important to me, and I hope that they will become important to you as well. I think that's really nice. So even if they don't become super important to you, at least they understand you a little bit better, Wait these a little bit. Just get a bit better texture on the nose. Yeah, I think that It's too pointy at the end. There's a little bit of creep. And there you go. That is already looking like a better nose than earlier. Let's bring the light back, the eyes back in, and then, sorry. Move them back a little bit. There you go. I think just a little bit back. Yeah, no, I get you. Like, even though I absolutely adore Zom 100, there have been times that I'm just like, oh, I love watching this. Time to move on to the next episode, and then something happens. It's like, whoops, I gotta finish this first. Can't watch Zom 100 while I'm doing stuff. Again, Zom 100 is just great so far. I have been loving it. It's really my kind of thing. Yes. It is such a good OP too. The dancing zombies is so good. The thing is, the dancing zombies don't appear until like episode 9. Because like that's when the full party is assembled. But like, it's still a really good song. It's a bit of a sharp. Oh wow, okay, the lips are a little fucked up. I mean, I can pull the lips out a little bit. Oh, the brawly crouch pose. Freaking Omni-Man thing. Oh, Kencho is so funny. I love him so much for that. The freaking Omni-Man. That Omni-Man pose has ruined Omni-Man forever, honestly. Oh yeah, it does. Like in episode 4 with the flight attendants, that was so fucked up. Like it gets very stupid, but it's still like overall a very hopeful kind of anime. If that make like, it's a very hopeful zombie apocalypse anime. It's like things are bad, but try to live your life kind of vibe. Which makes sense given that the main characters are like they used to work for a really bad company. It's so fun. Like so much of it is so funny though. Freaking Kencho is one of my favorites. He's so stupid. His special attack is he just gets naked every time he has to fight. I should finish it. I am on currently episode am I on? I'm on episode 6. Episode 4 was like so fucked up. Like in so many ways. Cool like payoff. It was so Kamen Rider-esque. The entire fight. Oh shit. Hang on. Where's my wiping? Oh, there it is. Like that scene was legitimately super cool. Like the batteries. Oh my god. A spoiler, by the way, for anyone who has like not watched it yet. There is a scene where um they go to an aquarium try to avoid the zombies, and then a six-legged shark attacks them because the shark got zombified. And then after the shark got zombified, it got controlled by three zombified divers, so their legs are sticking out of it. And they defeat it by putting batteries in his hands, and then he punches it. And then the current from that knocks it unconscious. It is so stupid. It is so cool. It has one of the best moments in episode 5. Oh, the fucking shark legs is so good. Also, I remember like I saw like the promotional material for this before. And like the way that Kencho looks, you think he's like an asshole kind of guy, but no, Kencho's like one of the best guys there. He's so good. He is the bestie, and I love him so much for that. Uh, where are you? All right. He is a great guy. Everyone needs a friend like Kencho. He's just a goofy guy who is like way better than his friend at everything except being a hero. Oh, that was so funny. I don't understand why he stripped down naked to fight the shark, but it still worked, so. I'm still not over the fact that he hits the fucking Omni-Man pose. The Broly pose in the OP, and it's just shining. I still haven't seen like the episode yet. That's fair. I kind of get it. I don't like sleeping with clothes on, actually. So I kind of get it. Uh, Not in the manga. They just added that there when they saw Omni-Man hit that pose. They saw Broly hit it. Like, you gotta put that in. That's so funny. That's so funny, but it really emphasizes what kind of character he is. I'm gonna watch more Zom 100 after this. Fuck, it's such a good show. And I think it's a fun show for people who are like kind of lost in what they're doing right now. Like kind of me in a way. So I think that I would like really benefit from watching a bit more of it. But there's like so much anime that I should watch. Like everyone tells me, for example, how good Odd Taxi is. I still haven't seen that one. God, okay. There is a lot wrong with this. I don't think that the forehead is right. The brow is a bit the nose looks a bit too sharp in some places for this one. Let me try to sensation around this. Oops, sorry. Everyone says that Odd Taxi is like anime of the year potential, like when it came out. So I really should watch it. It looks really interesting to me too. I just like haven't gotten around to it. Where's my? Does it seem as if like the left side and the right side are not even? Anyway, the nose has gotten way too. The eyes a little bit bigger, a little bit round. I need to. Come out. Okay. It doesn't look terrible. I will watch Odd Taxi after Zom 100 then. Too many people are recommending it to me. My own sister thinks that it's really good, and I generally trust her taste in anime. Oh, whoops. Well, maybe. Growl. Oh, whoopsies. Not what I meant to do. That was way too strong. There you go. If I can add a little bit of buff. I'll try to guess if I can find what the plot twist is when I watch it. We'll see. I feel like I've strayed a lot from what the reference image is, but like, it's also not terrible looking what I've come up with, but it's definitely a little uncanny. Then again, it could also be because it's lacking ears or any other like important details, so I'm not gonna judge it too harshly. Okay. Yeah, I actually think that, in terms of proportions, it's not bad. I mean, I was able to like get a lot of what this thing was. But yeah, that just goes to show that there is still a lot more practice that can be done for this sort of stuff. I'll just take a quick break because again, I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I will. I don't have a be right back screen, so I'm just gonna leave that here for a bit, and I will grab some food and I will just like yap away. So hang on. gave me chicken wings, but no gloves to eat it. My opinion on the tablet, though, I like it a lot. Like, it's such a different sensation to draw on a screen that you can compare it to before. And I'm glad that I got this thing on sale for like 160 USD. So it's a really big tablet too. Let's see. I'm 100. Okay, I need to take off my glove before I actually get chicken on it. God. You can't hear it, but I put Zom 100 on the background. I'm replaying episode 5 because it's so good. Dude, the fucking battery fist. I've told you about my concepts, by the way, though. So no spoilers. God. But I've been thinking about that concept for like months already, so. Okay, hang on. Let me move this aside. Yeah, I just want to get it out. I just want someone to understand my vision. But yeah, I have that concept. I've been working on it for a bit, but I need to like finish my sketch art. It's hard because every other day I change my mind about like what I want for it. I get the concepts that I like for it, but I haven't nailed down the fine details. How many episodes are Taxi? Is it 12? Oh, by the way, Dan the Dan Season 2 is coming out. I'm so excited for that one. Alright, that means I have time for it. If it's only 12 episodes, definitely. Dude, I'm so excited. I've read the manga and I am caught up. And now it's like, oh. I could probably binge it in one go if I have time. But the fucking Sharknado, it's so stupid. I was so happy that they did that. I'm so happy that Sharknado is canon in Dan the Dan. We're gonna have to wait for a while. I'm really excited though for one of my favorite characters to appear, the Great Kinta. Oh, the Great Kinta is so stupid. The mecha arc was sick. That entire arc was so cool. Oh, whoops. Hang on. I am once more being messaged. Can't you fucking make it? Oh god. The fuck? Oh god. Ow. Hang on, let me just do something so that everyone knows what's happening. Hmm. My handwriting is ass. God. Ever since I was a child, my handwriting was bad. They could not fix that with penmanship class. Yeah, I probably should have done that a different color. Give me a second. Let me just paint. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to do that. Let me try to write it on a different surface so that it's easier to see. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, it changes color. Okay, yeah. There you go. I think that's a bit clearer. Uh, I think the mic is picking up my burps. I'm sorry. When I eat, sorry, when I drink, I let out micro burps. I don't burp in one big go. I go. Oh, okay, that's good because like my PNG is reacting, so I thought that was picking up. Oh, an anime I finished recently was Megalobox. I don't know if you've heard of that one. Mm, God, Chicken is so freaking good. Yeah, the boxing one, the one where he's like, they are in a world where they're boxing with like exoskeletons. Ooh. Here's my thing about it. You don't watch it for the fights. If we're being honest, the fights are a little bit lackluster, but the story is heavy, so that's why you watch it. But it's a slow burn, really. Hajime no Ippo definitely has way better boxing matches because Megalobox, it's very much like he, because it's such an uneven fighting field, he has to finish the fight in like 1 or 2 hits, otherwise he loses. So it's why it's a little bit boring if you're watching it for the fights. Hajime no Ippo definitely does, like, in my opinion, fights way better. Grom, I love Kekai Sensen. I've watched both seasons. It's so good. I love that show. I'm surprised that you know Kekai Sensen because very few people know it. It is peak. It is so cool. Like Zach Renfro in episode 1 of season 1. That was so cool with the lighter. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. I know very few people who know Kekai Sensen, but it's so good. I forgot what episode and what season it was, but it was so funny when everyone was screaming out the names of their special attacks at the same time and everybody couldn't hear what they were doing. Oh, I love that. I love Kekai Sensen, dude. That's so awesome that you actually also know Kekai Sensen. It's so peak. If I remember right, season 1, the OST. Yeah, no, the everything about it is just so good. The funny thing is, I think I found Kekai Sensen by accident because I heard Sugar Song and Bitter Step, and it was so catchy. It's like, what anime is this from? And then I watched episode 1, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. It's beautiful. It's like they all use different languages for different attacks, which all have different elements. Klaus is so cool, though. He's like a giant gorilla of a man. Oh. Where is that? Ah, now I'm looking up Kekai Sensen again. If I remember right, wasn't cool unique eyes and I'm sharing. Yeah, Leo's eye is so cool. If I remember right, the first season was like anime original. Yeah, no, Leo's eyes, his powers are so cool. Where's that? Yeah, Leonardo Watch. Yeah, and another thing is like, It's so fucking amazing. Isn't Yasuhiro Naito, like the author of Kekai Sensen, the same guy who wrote Trigun? Yeah, he is, right? Let me look at that. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. He has the all-seeing eyes of the gods. Oh my god. Kamigami no Gigan. Oh. It's just so cool. Yeah, it's fine because like I know that the anime is very different from the book, so it's fine if you just watch the anime because the anime is peak. I watched that when I was still in college, if I remember right. 'Cause I watched it. When did Blood Blockade Battlefront come out? Because I was still in college for sure. Blockade Battlefront anime. Anime was in 2015. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely still in college in that time. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was so stupid. Zach Renfro is something else. But he's so cool. His freaking lighter. Man. That anime is also peak. God. Maybe I should rewatch Blood Blockade Battlefront one of these. Yeah, Kekai Sensen. Zap. Sorry, it's Zap, not Zach. Why do you keep calling him Zach? Zap Renfro. Where is that? Because there is a very yeah, Zap got so horny. Wow, this anime is rare. Oh, that's cool. Season 2 was also really cool. I was a little bit surprised because like I remember that it was very heavy because I remember the stakes in season 2 had something to do with his sister. Like suddenly saw some. I need to tease the cheeks back a little bit more on this. I remember that his sister was like much more heavily involved in season 2. Yeah, she had to trade her eyes. Because it was like, if I remember properly, it was like a scenario where why can't I shift tab? Oh, sorry, it's control tab. If I remember right, it was like, oh, I will take one of your eyes and you have to decide who. And it's like the sister gave her eyes up so that Leo could have it. I remember there was like an episode where Leo just wanted to like play on PlayStation 3 or PlayStation something, and he couldn't because there was something rampaging through the city. Yeah. Or he had like a job to do that day, so he could not play on his PlayStation. Ah, the X Station there, I remember. X Station! And he could not play on it. And hey, thanks. I am doing a study. I got myself a new tablet. So I'm practicing how to sculpt again. It's been a long ass time. How are you doing? Yeah, you kept spamming X Station. Oh no. I need to get back to eating dinner. I got distracted by Kekai Sensen and this thing. My all-time fave anime is Gurren Lagann, definitely, but Kekai Sensen is really good. I remember the scene in episode 1 of season 2 where he punched, where Klaus, I think, The thing charged at them, and then Klaus put like a giant barrier in front of him, and everyone was lined up behind him, and the barrier like carved through the giant monster rabbit, and everyone got covered in like green blood. I think that was season 2, episode 1. God. Yeah. It's such a memorable scene too. Ugh. Man. I forgot what the name of the ice guy was. The ice guy, like, one of my favorite episodes with the ice guy was when he was like hosting a dinner party and he didn't know who was a vampire. And it turns out at the end everyone was a vampire, but he had already put up traps since the beginning. So they had his blood needles inside them. And it turned everyone into ice the moment they tried to kill him. Because they're like, oh. Yeah, it's a really peak anime. Season 2 was really good, if I remember right. If I'm remembering right, it was really good. Like, I don't remember it like being a drop. Because like one of the, in my opinion, it's one of like the biggest drops in terms of like, yeah, he aura farms very hard. One of the biggest drops in my opinion from season 1 to season 2 is One Punch Man, which is a bit sad because like season 2 is not terrible, but like compared to season 1, you kind of like lost a lot. I should eat. Wait, just a bit more tweaking. Just a bit. I'm gonna eat. I promise you. Yeah, Studio Bones is really built different. Did Studio Bones do Mob Psycho 100? Because Mob Psycho 100 was so good in like all of its seasons. Mob Psycho 100 is a real tearjerker of an anime. So I remember right, One Punch Man could not get the same people to animate. Mob Psycho is so good. Reagan is perfect. Scam artist teacher. I think something happened. Yeah, I was right. There's something wrong with like the right side. Yeah, no. Kinda sucks. Another thing like about One Punch Man, I think like season 1. I don't even remember season 2's OP, but I love season 1's OP so much. Hero, oh. It is iconic. God. I'm still so excited for Dandadan season 2. I cannot believe it. I've heard the OP for the new Dandadan. It's not as, in my opinion, I prefer the Creepy Nuts one, but it's also really good. Out of the Way by Aina at the end, I think. The Boros versus Saitama fight is just different. The reason why it works is because they you know that Saitama is going to win, but they were able to like actually make Boros look like a threat, because what One Punch Man does very well, in my opinion, is it makes you care about the side characters a lot. Like, yeah, you love Saitama, but you are also gonna love a lot of the other characters. And that's why you want them to win. You know that Saitama is going to save the day, but when you see that they are in danger, it's just like, you feel for them. Like, who doesn't love Genos or King? The freaking King engine. The movie for what? One Punch Man or Dandadan? Moomin Rider. Moomin Rider is like... Moomin Rider is great. It's a bit sad that people have boiled down Moomin Rider's character to just one scene when he does so much more than that. No, I have not seen the Dan movie. There's a Dan movie? Oh, do you mean like the release of episodes 1 to 3 of season 2? Because I haven't seen that one yet, but I heard they released it. Yeah, episodes 1 to 3. Uh, I don't know if I should watch it though. Because it's like, on the one hand, I could watch it and I would like be filled for the next few weeks while I wait for the season to come out. But at the same time, it's like the drip feed of episodes 1 to 3 of Dan season 2 might make me more excited. I don't know. It's a bit of a dilemma where I kind of want to watch episodes 1 to 3 so bad. Cuz like I know what's going to happen in that arc. Oh, you've seen it? Have you seen it? Episodes 1 to 3? Ah. Fuck. Okay, the problem is now that I know someone has seen episodes 1 to 3 of Dan season 2, I am now more tempted to actually watch it. No, yeah, you're right. Because like I've heard Aina the End's opening, but I do prefer Creepy Nuts Otonoke. It's really good. But I haven't heard the ending song of season 2. Taidada was also good. The problem with Taidada is it came after Otonoke. And Otonoke just stole the show, so it's a bit hard to like follow up that act. Hmm. God. No, yeah, season 2 is so good. Season 2, because I've read the manga. We read the manga. It's so good. The evil eye, the battle with the tulpas. There's just so much. I don't know where it will end, but judging from the poster, I don't know if they're gonna. No, judging from the poster, they're going to meet the Great Kinta, but I don't know how far into the season they'll get. Honestly. I said I'd eat, but I'm getting bothered by some of like the lines that I have here. I do think that the eyes look a lot better now, just like from the light sculpting that we've done. But I want to round the bottoms out a bit better. It's a very different eye shape from the one on the right, but the one on the left. Sorry, but I kind of like this. Going to, because I need to. There's like so many stuff I need to watch now. Zom 100 is definitely like on the forefront. If you haven't watched Zom 100 Wanderer, you should. It is a really good anime. I highly recommend. It's about zombie apocalypse, but it's a comedy shonen kind of thing. It's really good. I need to watch Taxi. I might rewatch Kekai Sensen. I promised to watch Hiro no Tsukaima season 4 with some people. I promised to also watch Gurren Lagann with some people. But I also want to watch movies. Yeah, Zom 100 bucket list of the... Wait, let me look if that's actually the name of the... Zom 100. Yeah, it's Zom 100 bucket list of the dead. The anime is really good. There's even a live action adaptation, but I don't know why you would watch that over the anime. Yeah, this one. Hang on. I haven't seen Last Evolution movie. Maybe I will watch that too. I have a bit of like a lot of things that I need to catch up on. As I've said, I've been a little busy recently. I've been getting back. You cried during the Digimon Last Evolution movie? Fuck. I am now like looking at my week schedule. Sorry about that. Sorry if you heard me burp. I'm now looking at my schedule for the week because as I promised like at the start of this week, I will be trying to stream a bit more. Same time slot. The problem that I've been having is that when you're sorry, not when. In the Philippines right now, we're hitting rainy season. And because of that rainy season, I am getting home much later than anticipated. Again, another reason why moving out has become way more of a priority, and I'm hoping that people will actually respond to my messages about it. The big problem right now is like, yeah, it's traffic as hell. Um, if it's not people driving slowly, it's weird. Very weird traffic management and very weird number of car accidents. Like, God, okay, so I was discussing with some friends recently about because they're like what's that again? They're trying to fix one of like the busiest areas, EDSA we call it. They're trying to do like a revitalization project there, but it's fucked up because that's such like a busy area, and they're like, oh, we're gonna put it under construction. We don't have any clear rules how we're going to make transpo easier, but we're gonna make it harder for cars to go through for now, and we're going to make it like only half of you guys can come through here on certain days of the week, and we don't know if we're gonna give you more buses. Yeah, you're forced to work 12 hours just to escape the rain. It's not great. It's like, I want to go home after work, or I want to go bouldering, or I want to go boxing. But when I step out of the office, I am met with like really strong winds and rain. So it's like, maybe I should, just sit back, do a bit more work. Speaking of work though, I have been a little bit down on work because my problem at the office right now is I have to do so much documentation, and every time I'm like, I don't want to do this documentation, I want to do something else that is related to my job but not reading 20-page papers at the time. My boss tells me, no, focus on the documentation, and I'm just like, fuck. I've been doing this for like 2 months already, and I feel my brain degrading from it. I need to do some problem solving. Speaking of problem solving, I have been trying to do more puzzles and read. Yeah, no, until now. Until now it's been rough. Like, but it should end next week. Next week is like the due date of the papers that I have to send to the US. When I'll finish that. When I finish that, I can finally... It sounds a bit weird saying that I can finally do more work. Because it's like, that's not the point. My problem isn't that I'm not doing work. My problem is the work that I'm doing is killing my brain. And it's frustrating because then I get home late and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Either I'm gonna stream, which is a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but if the more I'm streaming, the less shows I'm watching, and like, that kind of stuff. But like, on the bright side, what I do like is I found a bouldering / rock climbing place really near to my office. So I can just go there after work when I'm feeling okay and I can climb. But like, it's weird because like, okay, so the first time I went bouldering, it took me 4 days to recover because my allergies. 4 days to recover, but like, I went last Thursday and I've already fully recovered about. Yeah, just like trying to pick up new things, trying to do new stuff. So that's very good. That's at the very least healthy, I'd say. And yeah, like I said, I also bought myself a actual tablet so that so that I can like do a bit more work. My sculpting, my modeling, my molding. And also definitely my drawing. Let's... Oh, why did I use that brush? No, I fucked it up. Oh my god. It's not so bad. Yeah, I bought myself a better drawing tablet. The one with the screen, because it was on sale, because Lazada sale, of course, Lazada sale in 6.6, so I ended up buying it. Funny thing is, like, I talk to other people and they're just like, oh, you guys have Lazada too? Yeah, Lazada's a fucking scam, isn't it? I'm just like, no, I've had pretty decent experiences with it. I had a really weird experience with like the sponges. That was weird. I did not like that one. Like, a random place sent me sponges and they're just like, oh, this is your order. 5 out of 5. Oh my god. Did I forget? No, I didn't. I didn't forget. I did ping people. Look. Oh, I remember. Why is it a scam to them? Scrub daddy. No, not scrub daddy. Just like not even a scrub daddy. Just shitty sponges. Scam to them. From my understanding, is either the delivery is not great, like it's too expensive, or the rates are too high, or it's late, or the product is not good that they get. But like, yeah, scrub daddies are good. I would say that scrub daddies are pretty good. Like they are very flexible. That's the one of the best parts about them. But like, I have not really stress tested scrub daddies, so I don't know like how long they would like last. You would know more about how long scrub daddies last than I do. Oh, okay. Grim. The name of the ice guy is Steven A. Starface. There we go. Yeah, no, Scotch Brite is like default sponge. It is the most basic. So you are expected to do better than Scotch Brite. If you're not doing better than Scotch Brite, then your product kind of sucks. God, I forgot. My table is so crowded. I have to fix up a lot of stuff. So like the thing that I did with the Scotch Brite sponges that I got from that, because it was weird. They sent me Scotch Brite sponges and they're just like, here's your order, give us a high rating, thank you. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So it's obviously a scam. But like at least I got free sponges out of it. So whatever, but like there was a store that I ordered from before. And yeah, their products work, but like I did not order sponges from them. So what I did with the Scotch Brite sponges is I've just been using them to mop up a lot of the messes that I make. Because for those of you don't know, I also do resin craft. Like outside of 3D printing, I'd like to do resin stuff. And I get that all over the place, and it is not good. It's actually kind of toxic substance. You need to work on it in an aerated room, which, you know, I have kind of. But yeah, if you spill that, you have to clean it up immediately. It can also really mess with your wooden floors if it seeps in. I should put ears on this. There is chicken in the way. I keep telling myself I need to eat, but then I just feel like talking. That kind of stuff. I get distracted very easily in case anybody who has not been watching the shoes for a while has noticed, I'm very easy to distract. I like to go on tangents for a lot of stuff, which is so right now, I'm about to eat a piece of chicken, and then I remembered that I had a really weird experience in Helldivers 2 earlier today. So I was playing Helldivers 2, and in Helldivers 2, sometimes people will join your mission. I had this one guy who made the mission harder for me. Like, he kept killing me by accident and like respawning me way too far from my own items, and I had drops that I needed to pick up. So I ended up getting really mad. Fortunately, we finished that mission, but I was like, you know, I'm done for the night. I don't want to keep playing if I'm gonna end up having to deal with that shit. Yeah, multiplayer games is something that I am also not like super used to. Surprisingly, I'm not super used to like playing multiplayer games with people. I'm usually more of a single player kind of guy. At least I think, unless I'm forgetting something. Why does it look like that? What the fuck? I have Repo. I tried it, but like I didn't have any friends to play it with, so you know, I didn't do anything. Like Repo looks like so much fun, but I can also imagine it being absolutely chaotic. I have repo, but like, yeah, I haven't played it with anybody. Uh, but like, yeah. What the hell? Why does it look like that? Sorry, I'm being bugged by like the way that the brow is like making it look like the thing pities you. Need to like, yeah, there we go. But yeah, Repo is chaotic. It's fun to watch people play it. I have not had anyone to play it with. Like they've been coming out with a lot of these kinds of games, like Repo, Lockdown Protocol, if I remember, is a very similar game to that. No, not Among Us. Among Us is very different. But like that, those kind of games where you are working with like several people to retrieve things. It's back. Okay, I will eat, then I will sculpt the ear, and then we'll see where I go from there. Second. Sorry if you hear anything. I think I got chicken in my lungs. Hang on. Alright, all good. So, another tangent, because of course I have another tangent. I know a lot of like streamers don't like eating on stream because like the noises are weird. You know, or they don't like that kind of stuff because they feel that people might be uncomfortable hearing the eating noises. But I forgot to eat, and this is my house, so you have to deal with that. I'm sorry. 11 p.m. dinner. It was just like a pretty busy day today. Another thing that I also kind of have to learn is I have to stop pushing and pulling things at a certain point. Like, I'm getting so conscious about these things, pushing and pulling. You know, it's totally fine. Now that I pushed and pulled it too much, it kind of thing. All right. I need two hands to fix it. Give me a second. Okay. But I do need to study like more anatomy kind of stuff to get this kind of stuff way better. Like I said, part of it is I am making the course. Part of it is just like, you know, watching people do these kinds of things. I don't think I'll actually like taking a class to learn these things better, but you know. Hey, okay. Eating dinner. Just chatting mode. I will play Zom 100 in the background so I will focus on something else that isn't the stream. Uh, Oh my god, Coke Zero is so good. Okay, so I've been calorie counting a little bit recently. Because, I have nothing better to do. But the nice thing about Coke Zero is it really fights that craving off. Because I want sweets so bad. I have a sweet tooth. I love eating sweet foods. But they're very high calorie. So I have to like kind of balance it out. Yes, give myself a sweet treat now and again. But if I gorge, it will ruin some of my health and fitness goals. So I have been so I really switched over to Coke Zero a while back because it really helps fight that craving for like sweets. So God, it really hits the spot. So you're a stronger man than me in that case because I'm always on my feet. I'm always out and about. So it's dangerous for me. I can't believe I was muted this whole time. That's so upsetting. Okay. Good night, Grim. I was saying that I was also gonna end the stream. Okay, I'll be getting off stream in a bit because I've had I think 3 hours is a pretty good run. I'll post the schedule. I will post the schedule this week about what I'm going to do. But because of the way that the weather is, and because of the way that I'm living right now, and how I'm still looking for another place to stay, it'll be susceptible to change. But maybe an hour tweak here, or a day tweak there. When I do leave, I will be gone for maybe 2 weeks, a month, depending on how long it will take me to adjust. But yeah, if it's morning, then have a good day. If it's evening, have a good night. And if it's afternoon, I hope you survive. um I will keep you guys updated what I'm going to do. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching and talking, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.